So today we're finding factors using prime factorization. We have used prime factorization to break numbers down, but we haven't used it to find all the factors of a number. So we've done 48 before, so I'm going to kind of talk us through the process, and then we'll start with our the other part. So 48, earlier you guys gave me 8 and 6 as factors, a factor pair for 48. Neither of those numbers are prime, so I'm going to break 8 down. It will become 4 and 2, and because 2 is prime, we're going to circle it and we can stop there, but 4 is not, so we've got to continue. Now we'll do 2 times 2, circle and stop for both of those. Now for 6, we're looking at 2 and 3, and we know that both of those numbers are prime. You have your list of prime numbers. What I like to do is make sure that I go ahead and write them out. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Now, when you're listing all the factors, it's going to look like a small little chart. So we'll have 48 at the top. Now, you always start with 1. 1 is not a prime number, but we're looking for all the factors. And 1 is there because every number has a 1 in it, so 1 times that number could make that number. So 1 times 48 is 48, okay? And I always like to say everybody loves some 1, so you always start with 1. Don't forget that factor, okay? Then you start with, do you see a 2 at the top? Yes, I see a 2. There's a 2 there. So I see a 2, I write a 2, and then I cover 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 times 3 is 24. Okay? Now I move to the next number, 3. I see a 3, I write a 3, I cover 3. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. Okay? Do I see a 4? No, but I can make a 4. If I make 2 times 2, that's 4. So if I see a 4 or can make a 4, I write a 4, cover 4. Now, 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Thank you. Do I see a 5? No. Can I make a 5? No, I can't, because remember, this is multiplication. 5 is a prime number, so I wouldn't be able to make a 5. It would be listed there already, and nothing times anything on here will give us 5. Remember, we're multiplying. So I don't see a 5. Do I see a 6? I don't see a 6, but can I make 6? Yes. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6, so I'll put my 6 here. I see a 6, I write a 6, and then I cover 6. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Do I see 7? No. Do I see 8? Yes, I actually see 8. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So I can cover 8. Write 8, cover 8. I have 2 times 3 left, which is 6. And that's here. And what I like to do is, because when your numbers start to repeat, then you can stop. Our numbers have repeated, so I'm going to put my happy face here because I'm finished, okay? This is a list of all the factors of 48. So if you ever had to write them out, or someone said list the factors of 48, you could use prime factorization without having to kind of rack your brain to see the factors of 48, okay? And then you would list them. If you had to list them, you would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, and then 48. Okay? And that's how you find the factors, find all the factors of a number using prime factorization.